Peeps, it's your boy I'm for CancerMoonsTarot coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love, man. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to my notification gang. Hopefully my notification gang pulls through. I want to say happy Monday to everybody. Hope you guys had yourselves a fantastic weekend. And without further ado, let's get on into it. First sign I saw was Pisces, so let's see what we got going on. Messages for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. Hey, everybody. What messages do we got coming through here for Team Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Pisces. Let's see what we got going on for the fish. Hopefully, the fish are doing well. Let's see what we got going on. Pisces. Overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Knight of Cups. So you can be connecting with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Looking at your current energy, we got here the Devil in reverse, person you're dealing with, Pisces. We got here the Six of Pentacles. And then the outcome that's present for you is showing up as the Ace of Wands in the reverse. So as far as what I'm seeing for you, Pisces, you definitely could be connecting with a Capricorn, considering that the Devil's here. But you may also be dealing with an Earth sign, water sign, or possibly a fire sign. So let's have a look at this. Your overall energy to your current, the Knight of Cups to the Devil in reverse. I'm definitely picking up on energies, Pisces, of you just guys, just keeping it popping, pushing, and moving forward. You're really releasing a situation here in the next 24 hours and deciding to take a different approach. I feel like energetically, everything that was bothering you, everything that was upsetting you, everything that was stressing you out, I feel like is really going away for you in the next 24 hours. Taking a look at what you're dealing with the Six of Pentacles. So Pisces, for some reason, I'm hearing for you, if you've had any problems, the solutions are here. If you've had any problems, things are about to get fixed for you in the next 24 hours. So for those of you guys that have seemed to have any sort of issues or problems going on with you, it seems to me like those problems will be fixed. Now, keep in mind, with that solar eclipse energy coming on in, I believe with Sagittarius, right? Is it in Sagittarian, or Sagittarian energy has something to do with it? And if y'all know about Sagittarius, that is some lucky fucking energy. That is some good energy. It's auspicious energy, right? Now, I'm that number one person who will tell you you make your own luck, and indeed you do, but there's something about Sagittarius energy that tends to bless people pretty often. So, coming in the next 24 hours for you, Pisces, with that Six of Pentacles, I feel like if there's been anything going on that's been stressing you out, bugging you out, if you've needed a fix or a solution to any sort of problem, this is the time frame where that's going to occur for you. Looking at the outcome that's present, we got here the Ace of Wands in reverse, which is essentially just saying whatever needs to be fixed will be fixed. You don't need to keep thinking about solutions. Just know that the universe is about to handle some business for you. So guys, for those of you that are stressing out about something, for those of you that have been freaking out about something that you feel like you couldn't fix and you've been trying to find solutions and nothing's been working for you, I feel like the universe is stepping in and it's going to give you a little bit of a blessing in the next 24 hours that finds the solution and the fixes to the problems that you've currently been dealing with. So Pisces, get ready to watch your stress kind of evaporate as things start working in your favor. Okay? I like that, man. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we started out with our water signs today. Let's go ahead and keep it pretty easy and light. Let's do water, fire, air, earth. Go into our fire. What do we got coming in here for the Aries gang? What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right. What messages are going on for Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Aries. Let's see what we got going on. And also, excuse me for one moment, by the way, thank you, Wendy, for the $5 donation. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much, my love. All right? All right, Team Aries. Let's see what we got going on with you guys, man. Hopefully all is well. Aries, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Magician in the reverse. So you might be dealing with a Virgo for a few of you. Looking at your current energy, we got here the Ten of Wands, person you're dealing with. You got a Five of Swords, outcome that's present. We got here the Lovers in reverse. So what this looks like to me, Aries, taking a look, Magician reversed, Ten of Wands, you don't want to be here is the first thing that came to mind for you, Aries, okay? You don't want to be here. You don't want to be involved in some sort of situation. There's something that is kind of too much of a burden to you, or something that's starting to become too much for you to deal with. And I'm definitely seeing you guys wanting to retreat, Aries, okay? So taking a look at what you're dealing with, you got here the Five of Swords. This could be a person stressing you out. This could be a person who's got an attitude. attitude. This could be a person who's been pretty rude lately when it comes towards their demeanor and the way that they've been talking to you and treating you. And I feel like ultimately it's become such a turnoff to you, Aries, to the point where you're saying, I don't really know who this person is anymore. And as for the outcome that's present, lovers in reverse, I don't really feel connected to you anymore. Point blank, period. Somebody here, I think, has really switched up in their attitude and behavior towards you. And it's gotten to the point where it's like, I cannot do this. It is not attractive for me to be around somebody who's like this. And on top of it too, it's making me not really feel connected to you and feel that connection we once had. And it's not making me want to be here, you know? If you want to demotivate somebody from being with you, treat them like crap, and they're going to be very demoted to want to keep staying, you know? So you're not motivated here, is what I'm seeing, Aries, to want to stay with somebody. Somebody's not making you want to stay, especially based upon their treatment towards you. And I just think that you've had enough. So coming into the next 24 hours, I would definitely say the message is, Aries, you've had enough. You can't deal with this anymore. You can't keep holding on to this burden because this situation is becoming too much for you to bear, and you're getting ready to say, I'm out. All right, Aries, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our water and our fire. Going on to our air signs, let's have a look here at the Gemini. All right? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, what do we got going on here for Team Gemini, please? Messages for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Gemini, let's get ourselves one more shuffle, and we'll see what we got, baby. Hopefully all is well. What do we got going on? Gemini, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Strength card. So you could be connecting with a Leo for a few of you. Looking at your current energy, you got the World here, person you're dealing with. We got here the Death card in reverse, and then the outcome that's present, we got here the Three of Swords in reverse. So you could be connecting with a Scorpio, a Leo, an Aquarius, or possibly a Taurus. But looking at your reading so far, Gemini, the Strength card to the World card. Coming into the next 24 hours, I definitely feel like the Strength card is you guys saying, you know what? It's time to finally tame the beast. It's finally time to like muster up the strength and the courage to do something. And what you are basically being courageous about is about closing a cycle. Taking a look at your current energy, you got here the World card. So you're getting all that courage to finally close out some chapter of your life, whether that be within a relationship, whether that be closing out a chapter in your work life, closing out a chapter in your personal life. You are closing out a chapter here is what I'm seeing for you guys. And you're basically kind of, you know, getting all the courage you can to be able to do this, because it definitely seems like something difficult that you're letting go of here for you, okay? Taking a look at what you're dealing with, Gemini, we got here the Death in reverse. It's really difficult as well to let go of a chapter of your life when it feels like that chapter of your life doesn't want to let you go, you know? So maybe somebody's still holding on to you, Gemini. Maybe this is talking about a relationship. Maybe you want to finally move on from somebody, but they're having a difficulty letting go of you. Maybe you're trying to get out of a certain type of career way, like a career lifestyle, but that career lifestyle keeps trying to catch up with you. Maybe you're trying to make personal change, but something kind of Gemini. I definitely feel this energy of you guys saying, listen, whatever I'm trying to walk away from keeps following me, but I know that it's time to walk away, and I'm going to do everything in my power to have a new and fresh start. Looking at the outcome that's present, Three of Swords reversed, I feel like essentially you're saying, I know I'm no longer heartbroken over this. I know I'm not hurt about leaving this chapter of my life. I know that it's something that I need to do, but I can definitely say that calling it easy would be an understatement because it's not easy to do at all. So Gemini, you're having a difficulty here letting go of some sort of chapter of your life. May that be a relationship, may that be how your career is going, may that have been a personal thing. You're having difficulty doing it, and it's even harder to do it when it feels like what you're trying to walk away from is still following you, but ultimately you know that it's right for you to have a new start. You know it's right for you to close this chapter. You're like, I'm ready to embrace this new thing or to embrace anything new coming in the future. So therefore, you guys are letting go of some chapter of your life and getting ready for what comes next, okay? All right, Gemini, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our water, our fire, our air, going on to our earth signs. Let's have a look here and see what we got going on for the Taurus gang. What's happening, baby? Messages for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right. What do we got coming in here for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my bull gang. Let's see what we got, baby. Hopefully all is well. Taurus, Overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Chariot in the reverse. So you could be connecting with a Cancer for a few of you. Looking at your current energy, we got the Moon in reverse, person you're dealing with. We got here the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and then the outcome that's present for you is showing up as the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So we got all reversals across the board, not always a horrible thing, right? So let's have a look at this. First things first, Taurus, you might be dealing with a Cancer or a Pisces, or you may have Cancer, Pisces in your chart. Now the Chariot reverse to the Moon in reverse. It's definitely about getting back into an energy where you're not trying to get too emotional over a situation. I feel like you're trying to tame your emotions a little bit, Taurus. And I think that you're doing that because, you know, in regards to the person you're connecting with here, it feels like somebody's not pulling the weight. And because somebody's not pulling the weight, it makes you feel like you kind of have to put your emotions on shutdown so that you can take on the load of somebody else's emotions and the rest of the problems at bay. That's what it feels like to me, Taurus. You're like, okay, somebody else is going through it. I got to pick up the weight, meaning that I got to put my emotions to the side. I got to pick up their emotions and their burdens and their problems, and I got to be the person here to handle the situation, to handle the business. That's what it looks like to me, Taurus, coming into the next 24 hours. It's that energy of like putting everything about you to the side and picking up the pieces of somebody else and looking at the outcome that's present, Ten of Pentacles reversed. What that ends up doing is it ends up causing a lot of instability. You know, whether we're talking about a romantic partner here, a friend here, somebody in your family, it's really, really difficult for you to put a lot of what you got going on the back burner to really lift up and take care of somebody else. You know, there's nothing wrong with being there for somebody that you care. There's nothing wrong for being the rock towards somebody. But if that is what you are doing when you got a world of problems of your own, it's eventually going to burn you out. It's eventually going to drain you. So Taurus, I would definitely say my best advice in this situation is that things do need to be 50-50. And if you are giving 70 and they're giving 30, you're going to get burnt out really, really quickly. If you're the only person picking up the pieces in whatever relationship this is that we're talking about, or whatever situation this is that we're talking about, you're going to get burnt out to the point where you eventually realize, wow, I'm not all that well put together either because I didn't have the opportunity to work on what I needed to. Okay? So Taurus, try to get that 50-50 effort. You know, don't let this become a 70-30 split. Don't. Because it's only going to push you to more instability, and it's only going to put your problems and what you got going on further and further on the back burner to where you then feel like you're that Six of Pentacles in reverse. You then feel like you need to pick yourself up. All right. So I would definitely say that you are more than welcome to be there for the people that you love and care for, but they got to be willing to put that work in to pick themselves up as well. Okay. All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our first batch of signs, going back on to the original batch. Let's see what we got going on for the Cancer gang. What's cracking, baby? Messages for Team Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, what do we got going on here for Cancerian? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Cancerian, let's see what we got, baby. Hopefully all is well. What's going on, baby? Cancer, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Four of Swords. So this is the energy usually of wanting to take a break from something, right? Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Wheel of Fortune. Person you're dealing with, Cancer, we got here the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Outcome that's present, we got here the High Priestess. So Cancer, what this looks like to me is what you want to take a break from is essentially some change, okay, Cancer? I feel like what you're looking for is stability, but what you're dealing with is not so much stability. You know, Knight of Pentacles upright talks about stability, but when it's in the reverse, that stability is kind of put to a halt. So Cancers, what you're dealing with could be a lack of stability with a specific person, a lack of stability in general within your own life, within your work life, right? So take that how it resonates. Like I said, guys, all my readings are general. They can be about people, your friends, your loved ones, your work situation, your finances, however the reading fits to you. If it makes sense in a certain area of your life, that is the reading for you. So Cancer, as far as what I'm seeing here, you want to take a break from changes because you're tired of having so much of a fluctuating life. It seems to me like things have been fluctuating very often for you, and you just want that sense of calm, that sense of groundedness, that sense of stability. So looking at the outcome that's present, we got here the High Priestess. I feel like you're trying to kind of connect with yourself in the next 24 hours and figure out what is going to bring in the stability in your life, what's going to bring in the inner calm, what's going to help you really navigate through these massive changes and have that moment where everything kind of feels normal and is in a stable place. So I think that you're trying to come up with a game plan, Cancer, to bring in more stability in your life while you're undergoing changes, because it feels like things are kind of rapidly changing around you, and that might be making you a little bit overwhelmed. And if that's the case, try to come up with a game plan of what you could do better that can implement more stability. For example, let's say a lot of things are changing right now in regards to your personal life. You are taking on a lot, Cancer. Remember that old saying from a long time ago, don't bite off more than you can chew. Cancer, if you're making a lot of personal changes right now, but you're noticing that is becoming very overwhelming for you, maybe take a step back of what it is you're doing. Maybe not implement every change into your life. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Really make sure you're taking on as much as you can handle. Maybe somebody at your job wanted you to do a specific job, but maybe even granted that you wanted to do it, maybe you just don't have enough time to do it. Don't bite off more than you can chew, right, Cancer? So I'm feeling that vibe for you. If you want more stability in your life, make sure that you're not doing the most. Make sure that you're not putting yourself into positions to where you can always get very emotionally overwhelmed, right? Make sure you're giving yourself space to have those moments to bring in that inner calm that you're looking for and to, not get overworked or anything like that, Cancer. All right? So that's what I feel here would be best for you. If you want that more stability in your life, definitely don't continue to kind of bite off more than you can chew. All right, Cancer? All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our water, going on to our fire. Let's have a look here at the Leo. What's cracking, baby? Messages for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right. What do we got going on for Leo here? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Leo. Let's get this last shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully, we got ourselves some pretty fantastic stuff. Let's see what's going on for the Leo gang. Leo, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Nine of Swords. Immediately when I pulled this card, Leo, I felt this very drained and tired feeling, okay? I don't think the Nine of Swords is specifically talking about depression or anxieties. I think what it's talking about is just genuinely being very tired. Now, keep in mind, when we're not rested or well-rested enough, when we're not in a position to where we can function because we're not getting enough sleep or getting enough rest, that can create side effects of being anxious. That can create side effects of being a little sad or not feeling the best with your mood stabilization. But I think it's important to realize that rest really needs to be acknowledged here, Leo. So for those of you that have been having a huge lack of rest, I think it's incredibly important to make sure that you're getting your rest up. Now, taking a look at your current energy, we do have here the Six of Wands. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, Leo, we got here the Fool. Looking at the outcome that's present, we got here the Eight of Cups. So Leo's coming into the next 24 hours for you, Nine of Swords to the Six of Wands. You may not be getting a lot of rest because maybe you're really busy winning. Six of Wands, it's a card of success. Maybe you guys have been having a lot of success lately within your work. Maybe you've been working late nights. Maybe you've been taking overtime because you've been noticing, hey, things are working out really good for me. I'm getting that extra pay or I'm getting that extra work in. Things are going well. But eventually, taking a look at what you're dealing with, it's going to drive you to the Fool card. It's going to drive you to saying, I've worked way too much to the point where I feel like I can't really function. So with this Fool card, I'm just not really going to care. So be careful about getting burnt out, guys. That is my warning message to the Leos. Be careful about getting burnt out because whatever you're doing right now, you're happy with the success that you have, but the more and more you lack rest, the more and more you do not let your mind and your body get the rest that it needs, it'll eventually bring you to a place to where you feel incredibly demotivated to do what was making you successful in the first place, okay? So looking at the outcome that's present here for you, Leo, get back on track. Get on a schedule. Eight of Cups over here. I feel like that's what the universe is trying to say. Definitely get more involved on a schedule to where you're getting enough rest to do what you want to do, but at the same time, you're still succeeding and winning in whatever it is that you're working towards. Like I said, Leos, maybe you've been working late nights at your job because it's making you more money, and that's really awesome. It's nothing wrong with working late nights. Just make sure you're getting enough sleep when you come back to work the next day so that you can still get that money, but still be working efficiently to the point where you don't burn yourself out. All right? All right, Leos, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, we did our water, we did our fire, going on to the air signs. Let's have a look here at the Libra, baby. Messages for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right. What do we got going on here for Team Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Libra gang. Let's get this one last shuffle. and we'll see what we got going on, man. Hopefully all is well. Libra. Overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Wheel of Fortune. You could be connecting with a fixed sign, that being an Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, or possibly a Leo. Looking at your current energy, we do have here a Ten of Wands. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we do have here a Five of Pentacles. And then looking at the outcome that's present, we do have here the Empress. So the Empress is a Libra card that represents you. Now, the Wheel of Fortune to the Ten of Wands, you definitely want things to change, Libra. And it could be in regards to anything. Maybe you want something in your relationship to change, something in your work life to change, something in your friendships to change. But I'm seeing here that you want to call for change. You want action to come through on somebody else's part. Taking a look at your current energy, Ten of Wands, that's the energy of being fed up. It's the energy of being, turned off. It's the energy of essentially being burnt out. And taking a look at who you're dealing with, Five of Pentacles, that's the energy of lack. So Libra, it feels to me like somebody's not keeping up with you. Somebody here is not providing for you in the ways that you expect them to do so. And considering that the Five of Pentacles is that lack type of mentality, it's the mentality of somebody not doing what they're expected of, or somebody not doing what you need them for. It feels to me like you kind of feel like a lot of weight falls back on you. This is interesting. It's almost kind of similar to what I said, I think, in the Taurus reading. I was talking about how there is this dynamic where you feel like weight falls back on you. So that's kind of what I'm feeling here for you, Libra. You're kind of in this energy right now where it's like, I want things to change because I feel like I'm getting nothing from a person where I should be getting everything. For example, if this is your romantic partner, maybe you're getting a lack of affection. Maybe you're getting a lack of attention. Maybe you're getting a lack of them doing things that they need to do in your relationship, or things around the house, or maybe this person is not paying attention to what's going on with you emotionally. Whatever it is though, Libra, you feel like there's a lack coming from someone or something. This could be about your job too. Maybe you feel like your job's lacking. Maybe they should be paying you more. Maybe they haven't paid you for the extra hours that you worked and you're really upset about that, So overall, take it how it resonates, Libra. But looking at the outcome that's present, we got here the Empress, which is you. The Empress is essentially the energy of things will get better and I will continue to grow. But there's one thing I know about being an Empress. Being an Empress means I love myself and I respect myself, and if I'm not getting what I need and what it is I deserve, then I know I'm not sticking around either. So I feel like the Empress here is making a very bold statement, Libra, and that bold statement you're making to someone or something is that if you don't respect me or give me what I need, if we don't get that equal give and take going, then I might not be here because I know what I deserve and I know what I'm worth. And if I'm not being treated accordingly, it is what it is, All right, Libra, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our water, our fire, our air, going on to the earth signs. Let's have a look here at Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? What do we got going on for Team Virgo here? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Virgo, let's go ahead and get ourselves this one last shuffle, and we'll see what we got, baby. Hopefully all is well. What do we got going on for the Virgo gang? What's cracking, baby? Virgo. Overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Knight of Cups in the reverse. So you might be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or possibly a Scorpio. Looking at your current energy, we got here the Eight of Swords, person you're dealing with. We got the Four of Cups, outcome that's present. We got here the Temperance in the reverse. All right, Virgo, let's have a look. You could be connecting with a Sagittarius for a few of you. Knight of Cups reversed to the Eight of Swords upright. Definitely an energy of feeling a little bit stuck right now. You got a lot going on, and I feel like you don't want to talk about it. You don't want to vent about it. You're kind of keeping a lot of the shit that you're going through in. You're kind of bottling up your feelings and emotions is what it feels like in this reading. But it's not that you're doing it because you want to. It's doing it because you feel like, what's the point if I'm just going to be ignored anyways? Taking a look at who you're dealing with, Four of Cups. Virgo, you feel like you don't have somebody to talk to. You kind of feel like the person you're dealing with would ignore what it is you want to say. They would ignore if you were talking about your feelings or what you're going through, and that only makes you more frustrated. So you're saying, why bother being vulnerable or explaining what I'm going through or explaining what I got going on if somebody's not even going to partake and even want to hear it in the first place? And looking at the outcome that's present, Temperance in reverse, that definitely makes you feel uneasy. It makes you feel uneasy because you feel like somebody's not supporting you, somebody's not showing you love, and most importantly, somebody's not validating you. So Virgos, it makes you really hesitant to speak your truth or to speak what's going on if you feel like somebody else genuinely doesn't care. But I have to ask you this question, Virgo. If somebody else doesn't care, why should you? For them. Not saying your problems aren't valid or what your emotions aren't valid. They are valid. But if somebody's showing Because actions speak louder than words. If somebody's showing that they actively don't care about you, why should you continue to care for them? Because at the end of the day, if you care for somebody, they should care for you back. And if they don't, that's not a two-way street. That's a one-way street. And at the end of the day, I'd rather be with somebody who cares for me back and shows me that, right? Because once again, actions definitively speak louder than words. So Virgos, I think it's time to kind of assess this situation. If you're with somebody who's purposely tuning out what you're going through, or how you express yourself, or what you're dealing with emotionally, or how you're feeling, or what you want out of any relationship you have, whether this be a friendship, whether this be a relationship, if you're dealing with somebody who kind of just pushes away your wants, your needs, and what's going on with you, that kind of shows that somebody doesn't care. And I think that it might be time to kind of reassess, is it worth it to be with somebody who's showing me they don't care? Because I think it's better to be with somebody who does care. You know, Virgo? So just saying, this person may not be worth all your efforts if they are not showing that they care about you. All right, Virgo, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our second batch of signs. Moving on to the last and final batch. Let's have a look here at Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, all right. What do we got going on here for Team Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours. All right, Team Scorpio. Let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully, all is well. What do we got going on? Scorpio, overall energy for you guys here. Well, it was the Strength card, but it fell on the ground, so give me 2 seconds, Scorpio. All right. Thank you very much. So Scorpio, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Strength card. You might be dealing with a Leo. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the 6 of Swords in reverse, person you're dealing with. We got the 5 of Cups in reverse, and then the outcome that's present for you, Scorpio, is going to be the 9 of Pentacles. So the Strength to the 6 of Swords reversed. Yeah, it kind of feels to me like you were holding back on doing something, Scorpio. Like you were about to do something, but you're not instead. I mean, taking a look at who you're dealing with, you got here 5 of Cups. You know what it looks like? 5 of Cups reversed, by the way. You know what this looks like, Scorpio? It looks like somebody moved on, and you were in a position to where you were going to fight for them, but you held yourself back. And you did it because you knew it's not worth the fight. And I deserve better. 9 of Pentacles for the outcome that's present here. You're realizing, I deserve better. 9 of Pentacles. You started tapping into your confidence and started recognizing your value and started recognizing your worth. And you said, I'm not going to fight for somebody who decided to walk out because they made that decision all on their own. Okay? I'm not going to fight for somebody who decided to walk out because they decided to walk out. If they wanted to stay, they would have. Right? So with all that being said, I could sit here and fight for somebody who isn't fighting for me, or I can decide to really tap into my confidence and tap into my value and realize that I deserve to be with somebody who wants to stick around, somebody who wants to stay. So you really decided here to move forward rather than to keep on chasing. And I tell people that all the time. It's better to move on. It's better to move forward from somebody rather than to be stuck on somebody who's not stuck on you. So Scorpios, you realized I'm a valuable person. I'm a great person. I'm a great catch. And if they didn't want to stick around, well, fuck it. I'll find somebody else who will. All right? All right, Scorpio. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. And I'm happy that you decided to move forward, because if you didn't, you might have got yourself involved in a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 month cycle of waiting on somebody who isn't waiting for you. Meanwhile, the world is out there for you to explore. The people out there are there for you to explore, you know? But anyway, Scorps, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate that. By the way, Mark, thank you for the 5, brother. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you for your help over the years I've been watching. You're very welcome, brother. Thank you for that donation. Really, really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for your support. All right? All right, guys. So we finished up all of our water signs, going on to the fire signs. Let's have a look here at the birthday peeps. What's going on for Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, all right? What do we got going on here for Team Saggy? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. By the way, Sagittarius, I want to say happy birthday. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, and I hope you're having a fantastic birthday as well as a fantastic season. Let's see what we got going on. Sagittarian, Overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Queen of Cups. You might be dealing with a water sign for a few of you. Looking at your current energy, we got here a Knight of Pentacles. Person you're dealing with, we got the Queen of Swords. Outcome that's present, we got here the Page of Cups. So, Saggy, Queen of Cups to the Knight of Pentacles. It's definitely an energy of stability, and I feel like pretty much you're in a stable place of how you feel about somebody or how you feel about a situation. Like, what you're saying here, Sag, is like, my feelings have not changed in regards to a certain situation. And I think the situation we're talking about is the Queen of Swords. Taking a look at who you're dealing with, someone's been kind of cold. All right? Someone here has been cold with that Queen of Swords. They've been very direct, but they've also been very cutty, okay? I feel like somebody here has been very cutthroat with you, and your feelings haven't changed about really whether or not you want to reinvest or if you want to go in a different direction. And looking at the outcome that's present, although we have the Page of Cups, I don't feel like the Page of Cups is saying that you want to reinvest into a person that's cold. It's almost telling me, like, I want that same person back, but even if I can't get that same person back, I'm not going to wait around or be with somebody that isn't the individual or the type of energy that I like to be surrounded by. So Sagittarius, someone here kind of changed, and I think you're realizing that the person they became is somebody that you don't really like, and you thought maybe over time your feelings would change about them, but they've stood the same. You're like, I'm sorry you changed, you're not who you used to be, and that's made me not really attracted anymore, or that's made me not really connected to you anymore. And even though I want to really like who you are now, I miss the old you. And considering that that's not who you are anymore, I'm going to have to keep my options open to who else I'd rather surround myself with, right? So that's what I'm seeing here for you, Sagittarius. You miss the old somebody, all right? They're not the same person, and your feelings aren't changing. You thought maybe I'd like to get to know them, and maybe I would like to know them, but you just don't. You know, and it is what it is here. So I feel like you're definitely acknowledging that you're outgrowing somebody. Okay? All right, Sagittarius, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our fire, our water, going on to the air signs. Let's have a look here at the Aquarian gang. What's going on, baby? Messages for Aqua. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right. What do we got going on for Team Aquarian? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Aquarius, let's see what we got, baby. Hopefully all is well. What's going on for my Aqua people? Aquarius, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Emperor. You might be dealing with an Aries for a few of you. Looking at your current energy, we got the Seven of Swords reversed. Person you're dealing with, we got an Eight of Swords. Outcome that's present, we got here the Ace of Swords. So, Aquarius, the Emperor to the Seven of Swords in reverse. What this looks like to me is being in an energy where you're showing somebody, I'm the boss. Okay? You're showing somebody, I am the boss. I am the person who takes direction of my own life. I'm the person who's going to do what I want to do for my own life, despite what other people try to tell me. You're kind of expressing your individualism here, or your individuality, right? That's probably a better word to use. So you're expressing your individuality here. And I kind of feel like the person you're dealing with is not really necessarily happy about that. I don't know why. Taking a look at who you're dealing with, Eight of Swords, it kind of feels to me like somebody here doesn't want you to be so individual. Somebody here really wants you to kind of fuck with what they fuck with. They want you to like what they like. They want you to do what they want to do. And looking at the outcome that's present, Ace of Swords, you're basically saying here, Aquarius, I don't want to be in a cage. I don't want to be somebody's pet. I don't want to be somebody's animal, you know? Aquarians are very independent, and they do what they want to do, and they don't always do what they're told, because Aquarians do what the fuck they want to do. You're not going to tell an Aquarius what to do. You're not going to cage down an Aquarius, ever. And if they were to cage you down, that would be a disservice to yourself. So I think that with the outcome being the Ace of Swords, you're going to say to the person you're dealing with, to tell you the truth, you may feel however you feel, but one thing I'm going to tell you is that you're never going to control me. And with that Ace of Swords, it's you saying, I'm always going to live in my truth, I'm always going to speak my truth, and I'm always going to embrace my independence because I am my own sovereign being and I can do what I please. All right? So whether that be a friendship person trying to control you, your job, your lover, your family, it's just not going to work. You can't tell an Aquarius what to do when they know that they're a sovereign being. All right, baby. All right, Aquarian. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up all of our other signs, going on to the last but not least. Let's see what we got coming in here for Capricorn. All right. What do we got going on for Team Cappy? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right. What's up for Team Capricorn here? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Capricorn, let's see what we got, baby. Hopefully all is well. Capricorn, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the 9 of Pentacles. You could be dealing with an earth sign for a few of you. Looking at your current energy, we got here the 5 of Wands, person you're dealing with, the King of Swords, outcome that's present. We got the 4 of Cups in reverse. Capricorns, I feel like the King of Swords showing up as somebody you're dealing with is that it's showing up as a person who is just not going to crack. They're not going to budge. This is an individual who I feel has their boundaries up so goddamn high to the point where it's like, I can't tear down this wall. So you're hitting a wall, Capricorn, quite literally with someone because they are not tearing their wall down. Someone here is not being vulnerable. Somebody here is not putting that wall down. No matter how hard you fight to break it down, no matter how many bulldozers you bring to the wall, that motherfucker's strong. Okay, Cappy? And I think that you're getting to that breaking point where it's like, I can't keep trying to tear down somebody else's boundaries or somebody else's wall if they're not willing to be open and vulnerable with me. I feel like somebody here is just having a really difficult time being vulnerable with you, being honest with you, being vocal with you. And because they're not expressing themselves, it is starting to irritate you and it's starting to make you feel like I can't build on a connection with you if you're not going to open up to me. So with the 9 of Pentacles being the overall energy, I think that's kind of hinting towards you, Capricorn, saying it is what it is. I will continue to do me. You know, we don't need to form this bond or form this connection if you're not wanting to work on that with me. Because if you're not going to be open, how are we going to connect, you know? So therefore, I think you're saying, I have no problem being on my own, being by myself. So looking at the outcome that's present, 4 of Cups reversed, you're getting ready to stop trying over here, Capricorn. You're like, I quit. I'm not going to keep trying to open somebody up who's not willing to do it themselves. And I can't build a connection with somebody who's closed off because that means I'm never going to get to really know the real them. I'm never really going to get to know who they are, know what they like, know what they're about, know what they feel, you know? Vulnerability is what gets people to get to know you, okay? And living in your vulnerability is how you get to know yourself. So I feel like somebody here is just way too closed off, Capricorn, and you've hit a wall with them, a wall that you can't break down, and you're getting to that point where it's like, I'm not going to keep trying if you're not going to budge. All right, Cappies? All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Guys, I want to thank you all so much, man, for coming out to the daily reading. Really, really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If it resonates, let me know down in the comments down below. Shout out to the peeps that come out Monday through Friday. Thank you for your love, guys. Thank you for your support. You are all so freaking appreciated. For everybody that's in the chat right now, if you guys could drop a like, that would be awesome. Thank you so much for being here. Definitely drop a like. I would really appreciate the support. If you're new here, definitely consider subscribing, guys. I'm on the road to 300K. So if you're new here, totally consider subscribing. That would be really awesome. I'd really appreciate it. Everybody, today I uploaded a video called All Zodiac December 2021 Check-In with the Book of Answers. It's an intuitive reading, so if you guys want to check it out, it's the most recent video I posted before this daily reading. It's an all signs video for December. It's an intuitive read, so if you guys want to check it out, that's uploaded on the channel. Also, every December 2021 reading is already available on my channel, so if you haven't seen your reading for December, all 12 signs are out. Go check out your individual reading. I will be doing and starting the mid-months this week, so definitely stay on the look for that. All right, everybody. I love y'all. Happy Monday. I hope you had a great weekend, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Much love to my soul fam. Subscribe if you're new, and I will catch you all later. Take care, peeps, and enjoy your day. All right? Peace. Later, peeps. Much love, baby.